Guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Smith going to go to the air first play.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marco Wilson.
There he goes, right side. The 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Well, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run.
And he's got room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Geno. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Smith. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Murray now. He's got a man complete. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
This is taken in by McBride.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a catch by Hopkins.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Conner. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
James Conner
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now Gino on 1st down.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flushed out right. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the 29, Murray. Flush to his right. He'll dump this one off to Conner. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray
on the move to his left.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Murray to air it out again. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Murray now on 1st down. Steps away. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz from 10 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing again is Smith, flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Smith now to throw. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that'll be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Smith on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. The final shot here before break. Smith. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's going to look deep for more. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Smith. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing is Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Geno now to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Smith throwing again. Out to
and they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. On 4th down, Smith. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny from 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Murray rolling to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw is Murray. Man open left side is Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Play fake. Murray sliding out of the pocket. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 22-yard line. Now Murray again. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late in that margin that he had.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Rolling to his right. Screen pass to Connor. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Now Murray's got to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the move to his left. Ertz has it left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And now here is another interception.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith.
They'll set up the screen to Dallas.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On play action, it's Murray. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Murray from midfield. To Connor on the check down.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, an impressive catch by Ertz.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Finding Ertz again. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. To throw again on second down. Murray. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Uchenna Nwosu in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Murray with a 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
On the move to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here we go on 4th. Smith eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Smith now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing now, Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 87 yards.
And the Seahawks have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Geno's going to throw. Steps away to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws.
Told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses, and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5. That was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied. Time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. How you get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip, 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 dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch it tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, go and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. And the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like, hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad. Ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. What a anyway, gotta pay a little more. If we late to the jet, got a jet cause the boat leave at 8. And we got some fur on the upper deck in the orchestra. Gon' play it. For every Ablo project, you ain't scared to
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Seattle.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite... Make it to the 25. Smith going to go to the air first play.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Flushed out right. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Smith. And Walker has it.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At about the 32. Here's Goff.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 41, Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Smith. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Geno on 1st down.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Oh, look at this play call. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give up the middle to Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 now. Goff, flush to his right.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Smith on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 47 yards. And the Lions have cut the lead back down to 2. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And this is now a 1-point game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On first down, Smith.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark.
The 40. Past the 20. And in for the Lions touchdown. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
He's got a man, complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Smith.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 20-yard line. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Smith on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Smith now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks are an extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
From the 41, Smith eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50%.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A shotgun snap for Goff. Steps away. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Goff. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be?
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The final shot before break here. Goff. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first and 10, Smith. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. To try again after the sack, Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, that's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Throwing again on second down. Goff. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now Goff on first down. Out to his left. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Walker. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Geno. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 1st down, it's Smith. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to go down again. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. He finds his man complete. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They snap it to Smith. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Lions will take over. Off play action. Here's Goff. And my goodness, another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing is Smith. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are right back in this football game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Forced out to his left. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Out of the gun. Gone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To the air again, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. And Shark calls it in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark. 67 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Goff now to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fields this way up at the 17. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Smith now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 69 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Now it's Smith. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now it's gone. Finds his target. It's Swift along the sideline. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Goff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get in the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the
and a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw shedding. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play. And Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
One last throw here for Goff. Rolling. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. He's at the 50. Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown. Thinking they're going to go for the PAT to tie it. They went for the win. Charles had guts to call it, but it didn't come to fruition.
And I know the actual call happened right here at this game, but it really happened during the week where the head coach told himself, in a situation like this, we're going for the win. They didn't get it, but he had conviction in what he was doing.
So you think those moments often premeditated?
I think they have to be, because if you rely on everything to come to you during the heat of battle, you often make more mistakes. And I think he felt like he had the team that could win, and he wanted to go for it every time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.